cover all the bases of how to behave on the half guard. Now I'm ready to show you guys how to do our first half guard sweep. Over the years I modified the half guard sweep for a couple reasons, and I'm going to go walk you guys through it as I do it. The reason why I did it is I train with so many different guys that let's say I'm doing my half guard sweep and the guy goes for a Kimura. I know I got to modify that sweep, and I'm giving you guys a shortcut of all the years I've been training Jiu-Jitsu and how I develop my half guard into a position where I don't put myself into danger and I can effectively sweep the guy. So what we're going to do is, like I said, I got my controls. I'm in setup position. First thing I want to do is I want to gain control of this leg. Okay? Now a lot of people, what they're trying to do is they're trying to go into deep half, but they're trying to gain control too deep. The way I do it is, all I need to do is get a tiny bit of my hand inside the leg. Because how I'm going to bring the guy in to bring him to deep half is completely different from what everybody else is doing. What I do here is I'll switch this hand to the rib cage, and as I do that, look how I open my legs, and I'll place this knee right into Sean's shoulder, and I'll keep this hand on the rib cage, just like so. So if I'm here, I go 1, 2. So here, I'm controlling the guy. He lets me get a hold of the leg. I open this knee up. The reason why I open this knee up, pay attention to how I'm going to bring him over. I'm going to open this knee pointing down to the ground, and that's what's going to bring him over. Look at that. Now I got to bring this leg all the way in into my shoulder. That's the deep half. And what I do with my legs here, let's turn this way, Sean. In this case, I'll lock the triangle. Bottom leg, it's going to be the leg locking the triangle, and I want you guys to lock this leg as high as you can. And the reason why I do this is to limit his mobility on top of me. Okay? Tell them the difference, Sean.
The higher up you are, I can't get my knee.
Yeah, my knees go low. See, the guy's all over the place. Now, the control, I see a lot of mistakes with this here. Guys want to keep this leg on the arm, on the biceps. If you keep it on the biceps, he can sprawl on you and get this leg out of the way. And then you're going to be in trouble, because as soon as he sprawls, he's going to cross face you. Now look where you're at. Exactly where you don't want to be. You don't want the guy gaining control of your head, and you don't want to be flat. So, as you bring him in, another detail I do is I lock hand with hand. The reason why I do this is all my guys do Kimuras from half guard, because I do a lot of Kimuras from half guard. So I want to hide my arms, and I want to gain control of this like real tight. So if Sean try to move here, he can go anywhere. Okay? So I'm going to redo the move one more time. Okay? I start this way. Let's set up with the hand. So I'm here. I go inside the leg. As I go inside the leg, I'm at the rib cage. Why am I at the rib cage and I'm not doing the conventional on the back here? Because if I do it on the back, this is what guys do at my level. If I put my hand on the back, they turn on me and they attack the Kimura. Attack the Kimura, Sean? See what I mean? So, knowing that, I don't go on the back anymore. So what I start doing is, I start going to the rib cage. So that way he has no Kimura. And I still able to bring him in by using this knee leverage here that I've developed over the years. Okay? So I bring the knee to the shoulder. I'm at the rib cage. Now I'm just going to turn him in. Now I'm into different half. Let's turn this way. Right. I got the triangle. I got the leg. Okay? Watch this leg. I don't want this leg to go over my head. If the guy gets his leg over the head, it becomes a scramble. He's going to turn into me. And that's usually what happens. Boom. You're not going to get a sweep. So go back, Sean. Back to half. If I stay trapped tight, get the head over, he's not going to get the head leg over. Okay? Now moving on, we understand the basics of the position. Now what I'm going to do is, for a slight second, I'm going to open my legs and I'm going to escape my hips back. I'm using my foot, planted right on the floor, and I'm escaping my hips back. Now when I escape my hips back, I'll get my knee in, just like so. Okay? Now look at my foot position. both of my legs are like squeezing his legs in, so it's hard for him to pull the leg. I still with the double on the leg here. Boom. Double control on the leg. Alright? Tell them, is that tight, Sean?
Tight,
That's
I can't pull this over. Can't get this out. It's squeezing me tight.
So my basic sweep that I've been doing for years, guys, and it took me a while to come up with this, is from here, I move this foot in, right onto his knee, and I push his leg. And as I'm pushing his leg, watch my hand control changing. I open the grip as I push, and I start planting this elbow on the floor. From the elbow, I'll go to the hand. Okay? Now all I gotta do here to finish the sweep is to come up by bringing this leg back and go on top of him. As I go on top, make sure you control this foot and already have inside control on the leg. The reason why you control this foot is you don't want this foot free. Maybe the guy will pull his arm in, try a triangle or something. I don't want nothing unexpected to happen to me. So I'm right here controlling the guy in good position. Okay, so let's do the whole thing again. Let's see if we can get the same picture. So I'm doing my half. I go in. Look at my hand position, guys. Look at my knee. I get deep half. Once I get deep half, let's see if we can turn around so we can see my foot movement. I'm in the deep half. Drop the legs for a slight second. Now look how I move my hips back. And I get my knee in. A lot of guys that I show this have problem with this position because they don't escape their hips. When you're on the body, you got to escape your hips to position yourself well. So open the legs, escape the hips, get the leg in. Okay? Turn the other way. This way. So foot on the floor, escape your hips. I'm right here. Now all you got to do here, push that foot like you're straightening him out, and at the same time look at me posting up. Now all I got to do is bring this leg back, come up, control the foot, and you got your first sweep.